Peekaboo. Oh, that was fun, wasn't it? But that isn't the game we're going to play. The game is called What Happened First. Now, I'm going to tell you a story. You listen, watch the pictures, and remember. Remember what happened first?
I ask permission for 1 minute for this question, and that is, you have indicated that Mars was totally different thousands of years ago. Is it possible that there was a civilization on Mars thousands of years ago?
So the evidence is that Mars was different billions of years ago, not thousands of years ago.
Well, yes.
There's no evidence that I'm aware of that.
Would you rule that out? There's some people. Well, anyway.
I would say that is extremely unlikely.
Okay.
Remember?
Federal investigators are trying to find a CIA worker who may be a traitor. That person is believed to be the source of top secret documents revealed by WikiLeaks last month. The CIA and FBI are working together to investigate the security breach. The stolen documents were stored in a highly secure section of the CIA. Jeff Begay.
In this video, we will explore the possibilities of what came first. Textbooks and history will tell us of a very specific timeline of our exploration into space. We watched as man launched the first rocket outside of Earth's atmosphere. We've seen the video of man first stepping foot onto the surface of the moon. Newspapers reported that humans first visited Mars by landing a craft there in July of 1997. But what really happened first? Are we being told the truth about man's knowledge beyond our own planet? Was this craft landing in 1997 truly our first exploration onto the red planet? By every ordinary standard, the answer would be yes. But today, we will take a look into the extraordinary. We will take a look into what isn't in the textbooks, and what wasn't reported on the news. In 2017, a massive declassification of previously unseen documents were released by the CIA. Within these documents contained some of the most astonishing government operations which before that day would have only been believed to be science fiction. Even by today's standards, the activities within these pages seem beyond reality. Today, we will question what our reality actually is. Today, we will look at just one of these ventures, Project Stargate. Project Stargate was an undertaking by the United States government in 1984. This program sought to use remote viewing or astral projection to gain intelligence and access to locations beyond the scope of practicality. But what is practical? Practical to us seems to be entirely different to what is practical to those behind the curtain. Now, if you're asking yourself, what is astral projection? Here's a brief synopsis. Astral projection is a concept that states the human consciousness can operate totally and completely separate from the body, almost as if one is having an out-of-body experience. And like anything else, it is believed that this ability can be honed and practiced into a skill. Using this skill, one could travel to any location or time in the universe without ever physically leaving the room in which they are sitting. No doubt, the US government saw great potential in harnessing this ability for uses not just against foreign powers, but as we will learn in these unsealed documents, against intergalactic powers as well. According to documents, Project Stargate would collect individuals believed to have this ability and attempt to focus their projections. You can find evidence of these operations on the CIA website under a document titled Mars Exploration, May 22, 1984. Within this document, they claim that when it comes to remote viewing, this is, quote, inherent to every human to some degree. With this understanding, the CIA would embark on a quest, motive still unknown, to visit an ancient civilization that once inhabited the planet Mars. According to these documents, the subjects that were brought in were given a sealed envelope, directed not to open the envelope until the opportune time. Participants were then brought in one by one to begin their attempts at this projection. Inside of the envelope was a 3x5 card with the following information written on it. The planet Mars. Time of interest, approximately 1 million years BC. Specific geographic coordinates were provided by the parties requesting the information verbally during the interview. What follows next is a transcript of one of these sessions. Watch and listen as we step into the room where one of the government's most obscure and secret operations is taking place. A practice in astral projection to the red planet, Mars.
Now I'll make some magic. Hocus! Hocus! Abracadabra!
All right now, using the information in the envelope I've provided, exclusively focusing your attention now, using the information in the envelope, focus on the coordinates.
I want to say it looks like, I don't know, it sort of looks like a pyramid or pyramid form. It's very high, it's kind of sitting in a large depressed area.
All right.
It's yellowish, ochre colored.
All right. Move in time to the time indicated in the envelope I've provided you and describe what's happening.
I'm tracking severe clouds, more like a dust storm. It's really weird.
Just report your raw perceptions at this time. You're still early in the session.
I don't know, oh hell, it's like mountains of dirt appear and then disappear. I see large flat surfaces, very smooth angles, walls, they're really large.
All right, at this period in time now, look around, in and around this area and see if you can find any activity.
I'm seeing, it's like a perception of a shadow of people, very tall and thin, it's only a shadow. It's as if they were there and they're not there anymore.
Go back to a period of time where they are there.
It's like I get a lot of static on a line and everything, it's breaking up all the time.
Just report the raw data. Don't try to put things together. Just report the raw data.
I just keep seeing very large people. Thin and tall, but they're very large. They appear to be wearing some kind of strange clothes.
Move now in this time to 80 degrees south, 64 degrees east.
I see pyramids. I can't tell if it's overlay or not 'cause they're different.
Okay, do these pyramids have insides and outsides?
They got both, and they are huge. It's really an interesting perception I'm getting.
What are these structures you are seeing?
They're like shelters from storms. They are designed for that.
All right, go inside one of these and find some activity to tell me about.
Different chambers, but they're almost stripped of any kind of furnishings or anything. It's like a strictly functional place for sleeping or hibernation.
Tell me about the ones who sleep through the storms.
Very tall again, very large people, but they're thin. They look thin because of their height and they dress like in a real light silk.
Move close to one of them and ask them to tell you about themselves.
They're ancient people. They're dying, it's past their time or age.
Tell me about this.
They're very philosophic about it. They're looking for a way to survive and they just can't.
What is it they're waiting for?
Evidently there was a group of them that went to find a new place to live. It's failing very rapidly, and this group went somewhere, like a long way, to find another place to live.
All right, now before you leave this individual, ask him if he knows who you are, and if there is any way you can help his present predicament.
All I get is wait. He doesn't know who I am. I think he perceives me as a hallucination.
All right, it's time to come back now to the sound of my voice into present time. To right now, the 22nd of May 1984, the sound of my voice.
What we have learned from these documents is that things beyond our understanding are happening every day. Astral projection or remote viewing, once believed to be a thing of science fiction, was decades ago used in military operations. This begs the question that if in 1984, behind closed doors, human beings were projecting their consciousness onto other planets, what are they doing today? For now, all we can do is wait and wonder.
And that is the end of the story. Now, let's play the game of what happened first. You tell the story to me. Remember what happened first?